I think the thing is that I really want to play a song tonight or write a new song. I just installed the new Fruity Loops program because I used to create loops in that, and it would just inspire things, and so I could just let it loop, pick up a guitar, and then go to town with it. And I'd written a few things based around the drums, but I'm no drummer. But I hear things. When I hear things, I just put them down as long as I feel like they're in the best time signature and they're not too far out of it. And some of the loops just encouraged me to pick up the guitar more. And that's kind of what I wanted to do tonight, but I can't get it. I've got it installed, but it's not working for some reason. I'll tackle that hurdle tomorrow, I guess, or leap that hurdle. I'm going to leap your face. Oh boy, man, it was a long day today. I was alone for the most part this morning. If I had known Carol was going to be out that long with the boys, I may have done something different. I was just kind of like hanging around the house waiting for them to come back. They went to meet our friend Katie and Martina at the Jesus Playground, we call it. Let me tell you a little bit about the Jesus Playground. Anywho, they were gone longer than I thought, but there's a Dunkin' Donuts over there, which they just rebuilt, apparently. Now, it's about 20 minutes from our house, so it's rare that we get Dunkin' Donuts, but man, I'm trying so hard to not eat like a bunch of shit, especially at night, but I can't stop. Especially with this fucking Dunkin' Donuts here. Don't get me Dunkin' Donuts. It's dangerous. Donuts are so fucking bad for you. Like they gotta be, them and like pizza have gotta be at the top of the, food chain of bad shit. And probably hard candy, I would imagine, too. I like chocolate. Hey, you know what this is? I don't know what accounts are on this and stuff, but it is my tax return, not my federal, my state tax return, which they apparently intercepted and took money out of, and that's why I got a check instead of direct deposit. All right, how much did they take out? Obviously, it's not too bad, or I'd be freaking out right now. It was $16. They said something I owed in back taxes, and I'm like, I'm not quite sure what the hell they're talking about. And this thing, there's a little sheet of paper that came with that said, contact this number. We can't help you at the state tax department or at IRS. Call this number. And of course, it's like a Saturday afternoon. Nothing's open. It won't be open tomorrow. So now I'm just wondering, like, it's not a big deal. It's only $16, but what the hell was it? I think we're gonna make that change. I think we're gonna. This desk is really like, it's probably like a good 3 inches below nipple level. The reason why this desk is a little higher too is I had to take off the original top, put a false top that was a little thinner on, and then put the original top back on. The problem now is it's kind of like a U. It's got side walls and a back wall, a lot of dovetail and glue, no nails or anything like that. That's why I really like this desk. It was my dad's desk, and it's just a good desk. It's like, I don't know, at least this long. So over 3 feet. Well, no, maybe about 3 feet deep, I'd say. And that's a lot, because I've got a monitor stand here, and I've got a little box over here with a monitor on top of it to kind of keep them level. This one's a 24, this one's a 21, so it offsets things a little bit. This monitor has stopped doing its blinking thing. I was kind of hoping it would die so I could get a new one, but I really can't bring myself, unless I use, well, I guess I could just use it as a write-off next year, to replace it. But I'd love to get a 27-inch or even like a 29-inch, those crazy new widescreens, the 2110, is it? I'm not sure what the ratio is, but that'd be nice. If I could get one big enough, I wouldn't even need two, really. Although two would make life easier. I think it's just the cat trying to get out or in or somewhere. Oh, it's Toby. You freaked me out, man. I didn't know what was going on. Now you're meowing. I can hear Grayson's come downstairs again, too. Alright, you go lie down. There's a little mat. I put a little mat over there for you to lie on. Go lie down on it. Wish I could remember. I'm literally going to have to go through every video that I see every video. Because I tried to find all the ones that I performed in. I should have used a keyword or something, or some way to narrow it down. But now I can't remember which ones I've played. And there's a lot that I'd like to play. Like, have I played Michelangelo? I think I have. I'd hate to repeat myself, you know? Alright, the clock's starting to tick down here, man. I can't remember how many we've got left, to be completely honest. I think it's 23. The other night I said 24, and I said, did I say 3 weeks? Or did I say 4 weeks? Because I meant to say 4 weeks, and now I'm thinking, do they think I'm an idiot that doesn't know how to do math? Like adding? Pretty simple adding. So, anywho, if I did, then now I'm telling you it's almost 3 weeks. Now, I'm really going to screw this up, aren't I? Aren't I? Aren't I? Yes, I am. What else happened today? Oh, I went to Vermont Pizza Day to eat and to celebrate a friend's birthday party. 40th birthday party, as a matter of fact. I hope they watch some of these. If not, they're not my friend anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, my friend Liz, who's married to Vic, the singer in our band, turned 40 today. So it was nice. I felt honored to be invited, because there wasn't like a ton of people there, and even if there had been a ton of people, there wouldn't have been room for a ton of people there. So it was just the perfect number that he must have invited, and like everybody fit in the room really nicely, and it was good conversation with smart people. No arguing or anything like that. Vic dressed up like, I can't remember. We were supposed to dress up like gods. I showed up and I just said, I'm dressed up like God, as I do every day. But in meaning that I'm God. I am the God. The super God. The God of gods. Anywho, he dressed up like completely painted blue. Anywhere you could see skin was blue. He had a turban on, a gold turban. He almost looked like a genie. What's the god? That's the what religion is that? Come on, help me out here. Oh shit. Anywho, he it was crazy. Dana, who hung out the other night and kept me from recording one of these. No. And we had an awesome time hanging out, me, him, and Carol. He went as Satan, and he wore a black cloak and black hood and stuff like that. Actually, this is a sad story. Very sad story. This says a lot, and it was a wake-up call to me, if it hadn't already. Even though there's fucking donuts out there. I have this shirt. I've always really liked this shirt. It's black, almost like a shiny, like a satin on the bottom. Now, hear me out. It's not cheesy. It's not like Flame Shirt Man, or Howling at the Wolf Man. It's like cut like a Western / bowling shirt. I can't explain it any other way. It's all black from the shoulders. I mean, the whole shirt. It's a collared shirt. Now, the upper like kind of Western cut, that's all like a very shaved velvet. Very, very soft. Bottom is the shiny, almost like it's a very flowy. That's the best way I can explain it. It's like a heavy silk. It's not like a light silk. It's heavy. So it's really neat. I couldn't tell you. I've never felt a material like it before. I wish I had it down here. And on each shoulder is just these really well done stitched red devils. And I was like, oh, that'd be perfect for the party. And then I tried it on. I might have been able to pull it off if I wore a jacket over it, but if I sat down, there was going to be buttons popping off of it. It's disgusting, and I hate myself because of it. No, I don't hate myself. I just hate allowing myself to become so overweight again. Like, I hate this. I hate it, and I know what I must do to climb out of there. It's not eat those goddamn donuts in the kitchen. I really want to. And I will, because they're here, and if I don't, they're going to go bad, and we're going to give them to the raccoons, and I will grow to hate the raccoons just because of that. So yes, I'm gonna probably eat 1.5 donuts tonight, and in the morning with my coffee I'm probably gonna have 1.5 donuts. But that's it. After these are gone, I gotta turn over a new leaf. Maybe we'll just keep going strong until the road to 40 comes to an end, if I make it that far. But like, Actually, technically, I should probably just switch over to like water. I had water at supper tonight. That's the first time I've ever done that, and I was okay with it. I drank like 2 glasses of water, 2.5, with the pizza. Oh my god, yeah. Back to the party. We were all just hanging out and talking. Vic did a oh damn it, that's gone too. Where did I put that? He did a quiz, like 10 questions about, you don't know dick about religion. That's what he called it. And each one was a quote of somebody, and there was 4 options below it. I got 5 out of 10 right, which I was very happy with. But there were people that got 7. 3 people got 7, and then I got 5. One person got 6. I got 5. Everyone else was either 4, 3, or less. But I was surprised that I was wrong about a few of them. Like, usually, even if I don't know the answer, I use deductive reasoning. Things about the question. For example, one of the questions was about digging. Oh, no, I got this one right. Digging in the earth. Oh, no. They have us looking at the sky while the whole time they're digging up the earth, stealing our diamonds and riches. And it was... One of the options was this Rastafarian priest or something like that. And I was right about it, because I associated like where diamonds are dug, what might be the prominent religion in that area. You know what I mean? Not it might be Christianity, but I'm just saying that there's certainly this other religion. And so I kind of whittled it down. I was like, well, he's Rastafarian. And then the earth, okay, let's go with that. And I turned out I was right. Had no idea. But, like, there was one by John Lennon I knew, one by Muhammad Ali that I knew. But some of the other ones, like, I was shocked that I was wrong. There was one that I would have bet my fortune on it being Sam Harris, because he's a very angry atheist. And I swore this quote was from Letter to a Christian Nation. What it might have been, it may have been the person he quoted in the book. But I know that quote is in the book, so... It doesn't matter what the quote is. It was just something anti-religion, anti-God. I don't want to be anti-anything. I just want to be pro things that make me happy. So I don't want to be against things. Like, I am for the legalization of marijuana. I am against the prohibition. I mean, I'm not against the prohibition of it. I am just for the legalization of it. If you're not, that's fine. That's your thing. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Anywho, the party was really nice. It was cool to hang out. Dana had a few drinks. He played last night. He's a DJ, and he played till like 1:30 last night. And he said everybody cut out around 1, because that's what Lynchburg does. Well, now, he's also going this weekend. We went over his agenda. He literally only gets 3 hours sleep in like a 48-hour period, I think it is. Like, he takes the train up to New York, then he gets something to eat, then he goes to his hotel, sleeps 3 hours, goes to the club, eats something light, I think, on the way. He's there until about 5:30 in the morning. He goes back to the hotel, gets his stuff, checks out, and gets on the train at 7:30 in the morning, back to Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm not even 40 yet, and I can't do that. But anywho, it was fun to hang out with him again. It was fun to see Matt and talk to Matt a little bit. I met another gentleman. I can't remember his name. We're going to go with Mike. Hopefully that's right. Tomorrow I'm sure I'll find out, and I'll confirm it. But he seemed like a really nice, cool cat. He was probably the youngest person at the table. I think he was like 35. Why am I at the adult table now? You people put me there. Yeah, that's right. You. No, you didn't put me here. But it's crazy. That shit's crazy, man. I'm supposed to be 20. Like, smoking weed and drinking every night. Taking pills and acid and running around dancing in Providence and playing shows in Boston. You know what I mean? When did that... Whoa. Let's slow this goddamn train down, all right? Anywho, thank you guys for always coming back and checking these out. Really, it does really mean a lot to me. I know I haven't said that in a while, but it moves me and it makes me excited to see view counts, and it makes me excited to see comments, and it's just phenomenal and fantastic. And the future is only going to hold better stuff for us. We're going to focus a lot more. I've been watching a lot of internet shows and just seeing what's popular, and in my mind, assuming why it's popular. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. Some of to me, the main thing I've noticed so far, the stuff that I enjoy watching, or at least I can see why people would watch, is people who are honest and nice. Like, they aren't mean, they don't complain about stuff, they are just kind folk. Sure, they might complain about stuff, but it's never so deep that it ruins the mood or the feel of what they're trying to get across. And most of the people out there that are like that are just happy people. And I've got some happiness. I saw a room on Facebook. I'll never find the link. Oh, damn it, I didn't put the kind of funny link. I'll fix that in just a second. To a D&D room. Somebody did faux brick walls with sconces and torches and candelabras, and they built one wall with just this like rustic looking, well, not rustic looking, but not super clean cut wood that they stained a dark wood color, woodpecker. It's all, folks. No, that's Porky Pig. And so they had all their D&D books just on that wall. Like, I've never kept any of my D&D books. I have, like, none now. I have 3. Player's Handbook, a Monster Manual, Dungeon Master's Guide. That's it. I have some other older stuff, but no more D&D stuff. I don't have anything. I sold everything I had D&D. It is silly, and I'm going to sell every book I pretty much have at this point. If I've read it and I know I'm not going to read it again, or if I really wanted to read it again, could get it dirt cheap online, then I'll deal with that. But one of the heaviest things to move when you, carry when you move, is boxes of books, because you want to keep all like items together, so it's easier when on the other end when you have to unpack them and put them back on a shelf somewhere. But why continue that process if you don't need to? I am going to whittle down to like one bookshelf of books. I will probably keep... This is tough. I think I'm getting rid of all my R.A. Salvatore and Margaret Weiss, Tracy Hickman books, except for the leather-bound Dragons of Autumn Twilight. Those 3 books. Chronicles. The leather-bound one. That's worth some money, and it's just beautiful. And I'm proud to have it on my shelf. Stephen King, I'll keep probably just The Stand and the Dark Tower stuff. Everything else will go. That's rough, because I got some pretty cool stuff. But I've whittled down my Stephen King anyway. And I've got so many, like, survival books. But those are the ones that I should be reading. Or that's what I think I would better myself reading. That's a tough thing, balancing pleasure reading and learning. Like, and I've leaned way too far to the pleasure of reading. But I do think it's important every now and again to read a book to educate yourself, because it can be life-changing when you don't even see it coming. Well, I got my state check. I'm going to deposit that on Monday. I paid my personal property tax. Well, Carol paid it today for me. So now I just got to call on Monday. I can get my car re-registered. I'll be back on the road. Yeah, I still don't have a sticker. However, I'm not as nervous getting pulled over for a sticker as I am for registration, because that's more serious, I think. I don't know. So, with that said, hopefully I'll have my wheels back on the road, and not long after that I'll have taxes. Then we're going to see if that thing's worth saving or not. It is at almost 150,000 miles. It's a 2004. It's 10 years old. It's so crazy. Time just... If you're young and you're watching this, embrace every moment. Just stop at least 100 times a day. Just stop what you're doing and look at the world around you and see how beautiful it can be and what you can do to make it more beautiful. If you're young, you got to embrace that, man, because time flies by. The older you get, the faster it goes. It's sad, but you don't have the time like you did when you were a kid to stop and smell the roses, to stop at your friend's house when you're walking to the penny candy store. You know what I mean? These things aren't here anymore. Those things don't even happen anymore. So it's almost like life just goes too fast for everybody. I'm going to do everything I can to slow it down for me and my family. We're going to enjoy as much of life as possible. And if it means missing and paying a bill, well, fuck you, Bill. Well, unless your name's Bill. If your name's Bill, I'm terribly sorry. But you know what? That's more important to me. When I die, am I going to worry about that electric bill I didn't pay? Nope. They're going to threaten me to turn it off, and then I'm going to call, and they're going to spread out the payments over the next 6 months. Then I'll catch up, and we'll do it all again. that's how we live, and we're living happy that way. It'll be nice when either my entertainment business takes legs, or I get a call from a company that, I would enjoy doing something at. Other than that, we're having a great time. It's just the stress that sometimes gets to you. But hey, you can't let it get to you, because you never know when that last moment's going to come for you. You never, ever know. I have found a flaw in everything I'm doing, and it's painful. When I import an MP4 to Premiere, if anybody knows a solution for this, please help. And within seconds of the video, the audio is going faster than the video, or vice versa. But it's impossible for my brain to know, is it 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8 a second, point per second? Is it 1 second behind? It would take me so long to actually line it up that by the time you go in about another 20 minutes, it's off again. So I don't know exactly what the hell's going on. I found a temporary solution. I renamed the MP file .mov, the Apple version, and you import it, and boom, it's all lined up again. It works great. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. Just by renaming the file. That's all I had to do. And it reassociates it with a different codec, I guess. Problem is this. I can't apply as many filters, or the filters I like to apply. Like this looks good. Like this looks good. But I like to darken the darks. I like to bring up the contrast just a little bit, and then sometimes it all depends. I usually go a little darker, but it brings out the colors too. I think a little bit, not a lot, but enough that it's just like, oh, okay, those. It's not ashy gray back there. It is solid black. And when I can get that to a solid black on that screen after the fact, it's awesome. And I can't do that right now because certain filters aren't available to me, or enhancements, or whatever you call it in Premiere, to do that to that specific file type. That's the only thing I can assume. So I'll have to look that up tomorrow, now that I've bored you. Maybe we'll cut it. Maybe we won't. All right. Seriously this time. Thank you guys for always coming out. Warms my heart. If you're loving watching these as much as I'm loving making them, please subscribe, like, and comment. Give me something to talk about. Pass these on to anybody in your circle of friends and family who you might think would like watching them as well. Follow me on that there social media. I really wish I could make those buttons work for you. I really do. Always at GEYCEN. Don't forget to make someone smile tomorrow. Don't forget to make a stranger smile tomorrow. Do your best. Go out of your way. Do what you can to make everyone's life a little bit better around you. Even if it's just something you do for yourself. Or just keep a smile on your face. Something like that. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. Let's sing and dance in the rain, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when the last moment's going to come for you. Nor do I. Something I wanted to say last night. Anywho, live in love, but not in fear. Don't fear the things that you fear. Overcome your fear and move on beyond them. Become a better person by that, maybe. I don't know. What do I know? I know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. This is a headless sheep that once pooped out jelly beans. Now it is broken. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who can't take care of themselves. I'm Jason Oliveira, and this is The Road to 40. Good night, Dr. Carl. Good night, my friends.